When I was a baby, I was adopted from China, and my parents brought me to Canada to start my new life. I always considered myself to be a healthy kid. I liked to run around and play outside like most kids do. But then, when I was 12, I received life-changing news. I had hepatitis B. My parents were shocked. None of us knew anything about hepatitis B, but we soon learned that it's highly prevalent in China. My doctors think I most likely got it from my birth mother, but I don't know anything about my biological family. After that, my whole family got tested, and thankfully no one else had it, so they all went and got the vaccine. When I went to the doctor, they told me that my viral load was high, but that the virus wasn't affecting my liver. I didn't worry too much about the impact on my long-term health. My nurse explained how it's transmitted, and I did worry a lot about spreading it to other people. We chose not to disclose my status to anyone at school. My parents were very clear that I shouldn't tell anybody, not even my closest friends. We'd been warned about stigma and discrimination, and my parents didn't want me to be treated unfairly. My doctors explained to me the importance of making healthy lifestyle choices to protect my liver, avoiding smoking, not doing drugs, and limiting alcohol. At first, it didn't seem so hard, until I left for university. A lot of my friends were enjoying an active social life, going out, drinking, and partying. But I'd been told so many times not to drink alcohol. I felt like I was missing out on the things that young adults should be doing. A lot of my friends were dating, and relationships were getting to be more serious than they'd been in high school. But for me, dating just felt more complicated. No one had ever given me advice on when and how to disclose my status in a new relationship. How would they react? How do I know I trust them enough to tell them in the first place? Around this same time, I'd been feeling unusually run down and tired, and I didn't know why. I had my care transferred to a new doctor after aging out of the pediatric system. At my first visit, my liver enzymes were extremely high, and they urged me to start treatment as soon as possible. It was a scary experience, but at the same time, it was a wake-up call for me to start taking Hep B more seriously. In a way, it gave me hope, learning about treatments that I never knew existed. These days, I make sure to stay on top of my care. I go for routine blood tests and ultrasounds, and I make sure to take my medication every day. I've even started sharing my story because I really want to help others. For me, getting on treatment early saved my life. I don't know where I would be without it. I want to encourage other people to make sure they've been tested for hepatitis B, and for people who already have it to make sure they're being followed by their doctors regularly. Don't give up hope. I personally feel optimistic that a cure is on the way. Just be proactive.